I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And I'm John Milius, the Great. And if you believe that, he also believed there are Richard Simmons Jr.'s running around. I love it. This is good here. Dino De Laurentiis, bravo.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. He's 80 years old now. And Ed Pressman. I cannot believe that I got credit over James Earl Jones.
Between the time when the oceans drank Atlantis and
I should make the comment that this was all supposed to be Arnold's narration. And I always thought it would be better as Arnold's narration. Because, but, you know, there were executives who will remain unnamed at Universal who didn't trust Arnold. They said, well, he has an accent. I said, of course he has an accent. That's why he's Arnold. And anyway, so they made us put this other narration. But think of the idea of how great it would be, some of those things.
But
oh, look at, there's the sword.
I thought that's what we are going to do is take the Conan movie and redo it.
Do it right?
Do it right.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. I mean,
yeah, we should do that narration.
Exactly. Yeah, here's the making of the sword. This whole movie has to do with that. The sword,
steel.
The building of the sword, building the steel, and the character being like steel. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole idea was that there were going to be 3 Conan movies. It was going to be a trilogy, and the first one was strength, and that's why it is the building of the sword. The second one was how the sword is used, and the third was the consequences.
That's right.
Doesn't that sound good?
Very nice.
Look at that.
So I'm still waiting for you to write the second one. Or the third one in this case now.
We have to do the third one. Look at that's a real piece of steel.
But it's like you always have compared the sword, the making of the sword, with the making of the character.
Yeah, that he must be hammered and forged, heated, quenched, especially quenched.
Exactly. Because the stronger it will get, right? The stronger the steel will get with all that, and the same is with the character. The more resistance that you give it, the more obstacles it can overcome.
Look at that. That's the real sword.
Now he's putting it in the snow.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah. Wonderful. Look. Raffaella De Laurentiis.
There, the oiled sword.
It's a great title sequence.
Yeah, it is. I really love the title sequence. I like it because it's so
John Milius.
essential, and I love this whole sequence.
Oh, this is establishing the village now.
Oh, no, this is, remember, what is steel? This is what the movie's about, too.
Fire and wind come from the sky, from the gods of the sky. But Crum is your god. Crum, and he lives in the earth. Once giants lived in the earth.
That's me when I was young.
Yeah. Looks just like you.
Exactly.
They fooled Crum, and they took from him the enigma of steel.
And it's fitting that he would be the father of Conan, isn't it?
And the earth shook.
William Smith.
I know.
Fire and wind struck down these giants, and they threw their bodies into the water.
He was an original bodybuilder, wasn't he?
He was a competitive bodybuilder. I remember when I was a kid, I used to look at the magazines, and he was in there flexing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was famous for his arms, wasn't he?
Yeah, his biceps and triceps, yeah.
Do you know he speaks like 17 different dialects of Russian and Uzbek and all of these Slavic languages? He's a great linguist. He worked for the CIA for years.
You must learn its discipline.
Does the kid wear lipstick or what is that? Or is
No,
this
that's just a kid.
That's funny.
Not men, not women, not beasts.
This you can trust. That was a tough kid, I remember that.
Oh, here's the attack now.
Yeah.
On the village, which was one of my favorite scenes in a movie. You know, is when you see them all walking around peacefully, taking care of, getting hunting and fishing.
Yeah. Ice fishing through a hole in the ice there.
Right, exactly.
Boy, was this cold. Remember,
was
remember
it
how
ever?
cold?
I saw you had more Eddie Bauer jackets on than anyone that I've ever seen.
Look at armored Rottweilers.
I know.
Isn't that great?
The music is great here.
Yeah. This is all shot in Spain. This actually was shot right near where Hemingway's story For Whom the Bell Tolls takes place.
Here's
bridge.
Franco. Look at him.
Yeah, look at Franco. He looks like he's a Pictish warrior. Look at that great tattoo job, huh? I bet he wishes he still had that tattoo.
Oh, that's great shot of the sun coming through. Oh yeah, that's wild. Look at that.
Look at that, yeah.
See, I thought the lighting and everything was so well done. Look at that attack with Thulsa Doom in the front with his helmet.
Look at how innocent,
now
sweet
smelling it.
these people look. Yeah, this was right. This was right near the bridge that they blew up in For Whom the Bell Tolls, the real bridge. During the course of the shooting here, there was an attempted coup by the Guardia Civil, and the Spanish Civil War almost started again.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. And the
Yeah.
tanks rolled out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh look. It's I like those horses going over.
Look at this slaughter. You had to cut out a lot of things here, right?
Well,
Because
not
it
really.
was- Here's Sven with the hammer.
Yeah.
Because I remember that they said it was too violent and all that stuff.
Yeah, though I didn't have to cut out too much. I mean, what's good is you get the sense of, look at that, crushing the guy's helmet.
Here's Ben Davidson, right?
Yeah. Look at that sword break. See, the whole idea of making these things violent is just show the impact of things. You don't show
No,
where
I
the
know,
jump
I know.
starts. And before you get away from it, something else is going on.
I remember all those guys practicing horseback riding in the snow, and the slippery horses and everything. Everyone
yeah.
was crashing and falling. Whatever happened to Ben Davidson?
He's around somewhere. Look at, what a way to go. Eaten by armored Rottweilers.
I know.
Remember the guy, the dog handler, he was afraid of those dogs.
Look at that. That is such a wild scene. The whole place is burning down.
Now you're sure they're going to spare her because she's so beautiful. The two of them would anyway.
And look at Sven.
They're looking saying, I'm sure we could find some use for this woman.
Sorry.
I love their long hair.
They
know.
could not masturbate me at all, master. And you said, no. That's not the line.
She's gorgeous. She was a Spanish actress. I forget her name, but she's a wonderful actress. She was very good. All this stuff, they made, plastic heads and things like that, and none of that stuff really worked that well. It's better just not to really see it. Of course, there's Thulsa Doom, and he's above beauty and grace and lust. He's just into the purity of destruction.
See, here's the hypnotizing that he does. Look at it. She's totally hypnotized. Then she separates her neck, kind of like she gives him a place. Look at that. It's total hypnosis. Look at that.
And he has a kind expression at the end.
You see that? He's totally hypnotized. And that's what he did to me in the end. Watch her neck getting longer. And he's looking. It's great. The
See
boy's
how
looking exactly.
he's sort of like he's pitying them because they are not as strong as he, and therefore they must go.
Look at her neck separating. Look at that. Do you see that?